do not know if Christian McCaffrey will ever play another snap of football again.
That's a wild take, especially all of the lead up into this year, the #1 draft pick in every single fantasy league. That for that to happen, that'd be devastating for him, for his career, obviously, to go out like this.
You know, and I was going to say too, I had the opportunity at VCon this year when I was down in LA to sit down and chat with Todd Gurley for a little bit, like 5 minutes. He was super kind dude, kind enough to give me a couple minutes of his time, and we chatted a little bit of fantasy football. I think he got rattled at me at the end because I was like, "Oh, will you make a cool video for him?" And he's like, "Hey, get out of here, dude." And I was like, "I practice." He was like so kind with just kind of explaining his thought process on like, you got a life to live too. Like, especially when I sat down with him, he was a new dad. And I know as a dad of a little girl, you want to be there. You want to be a part of it. You're a dad. You know what it's like to be a dad. And he's like, health kind of comes first. It is a priority. And as players, we also know when it's time for us to maybe walk away before we're going to get too hurt, as opposed to, you know, maybe the fans that are sitting there yapping and sitting on the sidelines. And so whatever decision Christian McCaffrey ends up making, whether he stays, whether it's, we've seen the end of his career, I mean, it's going to be the right choice because it's his choice, right?
I agree. I love that take, and taking it back to, you know, seeing Matt Duchene in the locker room today and getting his kid ready, and then seeing him in the stands watching his kid play hockey, and how he had his daughter on his lap and how excited he was as that team won with like 10 seconds left in the game. Somebody scored, and just seeing, he wasn't jumping up and down screaming, but he was excited talking to the people around him. And it was just cool to see. And yeah, these players, they're way more than just our fantasy rosters. You know, they're real people out here living their lives, and you know, whatever he needs and whatever's best for him and his family is what's best.
Get it in. If you ain't watching film, you ain't trying to win.